A serious problem on our hands out here. Understand what you hearing and saying. I ain't no activist, I ain't no political activist. Hit that like, share, subscribe. It's your boy, none other than NoPlayingDinero, tapping in with another viral video, man. The day we got Jake Lane, the January 6th, who put together the protest, the march that only 20 people showed up to and a whole lot of bloggers protect white Americans. Yeah, he got on the phone with Austin Metcalf father. They call Austin Metcalf father. Some of the worst things out of the book when this man right here grieving for his son. Don't make it a race issue. It's not a race issue. Two young teens got into a situation. One of them was unalive. Rest his soul, Austin Metcalf. From my understanding, he was a good kid in school. He was a good kid on the football field. But you know how these kids is out here in this world. Everybody want to be the tough guy. Everybody want to be the bigger man. Don't nobody want to walk away. This ain't a race thing. If it was two white kids, it probably would have happened the same. If it was two black kids, it probably would have happened the same. We don't know. So don't make it a race issue. But today we got your boy Jake Lane, the January 6th. Yeah, the same one Trump pardoned, the same one we saw swinging that bat at the nation capital, doing that little insurrection they had going on. Look, we got him back out of jail already, spewing hate, spewing violence. He calling people to come to the streets and support his movement, which is his movement now, is that too many white Americans being unalived by black Americans, but make it make sense. Make it make sense. We ain't even gonna dig too deep into that, cause like I said, I don't get too political on this YouTube thing, but I want to bring this forward. We got this man totally disrespecting Austin Metcalf father, and it don't make sense. America, if you want to do better, man, learn from this right here. Ain't no such thing as racist. Everybody on the same playing field. Either you work or you don't. Everything is merit-based. If you a Trumper, then you know everything is merit-based. And if you ain't earn it, you ain't gonna get it. Now let's get into the content.
Cue the boy.
Because there seems to be an issue that you're okay with Austin's name being plastered with this particular movement. Now, I've already addressed that. So now I want you to say one more time that you agree with your son's name and face being attached to this movement?
Hey, Jeff Metcalf, this is Jake Lang here. I wanted to talk to you, not be led into a question. This is an illegal argument. This is called leading.
Do you agree with
Jeff,
your son?
Can I have a conversation with you?
No, because you could have called him before that. You could have called him out of respect.
I've been reaching out. I'm one of the biggest figures in America.
Jeff,
Nobody's ever
I've given you a message. I've given you your message, and here's the
all
response.
family members, everybody I can
I've
find.
given you your message, and here's the response.
You've not given my message. You've given your message.
What he said was this. What he said was this. He said that you, as a father, should be on the bus with him, delivering the message that he's delivering. Unfortunately, he's not a father, and the gentleman with us is not a father. Maybe they don't understand what loss is. But at the end of the day, I've given your message, and they thought that it wasn't your message.
Let me have 1 minute of my message to Jeff Metcalf.
Call him.
Okay, what's his number?
He's on the phone right now.
So Jeff, do you?
Huh? This is not a good faith discussion.
Okay, hold on. Here's Jeff. Hold on. So Jeff, go ahead. Go ahead, Jake.
Hey, Jeff, it's Jake Lang here. Jeff, first of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even as somebody even knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around me all the time. And I don't understand, as I was a father, you could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son. There is an epidemic problem in this country, and your voice could be one of the loudest voices in this country, but you have chosen to recoil out of fear and continue the suppression. Why will you not stand with me and with the rest of the people? We're not calling for racial divide. We're not calling for hatred. We're saying 350,000 attacks on white people by black people a year in this country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you. I don't...
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man
weakness.
here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, hey, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
If
us
we were
back
all,
down.
if we were all of your nature,
Guys, listen.
You're
let
not
me
gonna
say this.
save
What a
us.
weak
Not
man.
yet.
Do you know who you're talking to? You don't, do you?
I'm talking to a black man.
You don't. No, you're not.
Okay.
You sit here, you talk about Trump.
But I am. You're not
Google
gonna
my
make me
name
back
is
down.
Trump. No. When you do that, my name is
I
Frisco.
agree with black males
No,
winning,
Google that.
but they're not winning right now.
You're doing,
They're becoming
but what
degenerates
you're doing
and murdering white
you're
people.
not helping America. You're no more patriotic than I am. No
Being
way.
silent is
Where
not
were you
helping.
on January
You've been
6th?
silent. It's only gotten
Where
worse.
were you on January 6th?
You've been silent. It's only gotten
Where
worse.
Where were you? Did you stand for your
So
country
you
when they
think that
stole our
made you
vote?
patriot because you showed up there? Does that make you a patriot?
Joe
What's your
Biden,
solution?
Joe
Biden is a
All you're doing is
pedophile.
condemning us. What's your
My
solution?
solution is to help people where they're weak. So we have an issue in young black males' lives across the country.
It's not
It doesn't
say that
matter.
to Jeff Metcalf.
Austin Metcalf daddy stood his ground the whole time during that situation, and he let that man know. Jake Lane, yeah, man, we know who you is. You're a supremacist. You know what I'm saying? You trying to hold things back, progress back, when progress done been made. You talking about a situation that you ain't got no involvement in that plastered my son's face on this right here. Make it make sense. You heard him right there. He told him, hey, take my son's face down, man. You know what I'm saying? The man said, you know what? You're a coward for that. You know what I'm saying? You weak. Then you got this Uncle Joe Bob in the background speaking up. You know what I'm saying? But we find out who that man was. That's a man who Jake Lane owed a favor for, like life favor. You know what I'm saying? Like this man actually saved Jake Lane's life, man, in the situation. But he a Genuine Sixer. He a Jewish man. He stand on Jewish principles and Jewish ground. That ain't nothing against the Jewish people. I'm just saying he's a Jew. You know what I'm saying? He's not a legit white man coming out trying to do all this. That's why he got checked right there on the scene. Had 20 people at the protest. Hey, y'all, don't make it racist. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Hey, it's your boy NoPlayingDinero. I'm just bringing the content. It's already up.